Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome in. Y'all came in hot tonight. It's great to see you all. How is your night going? I hope it's going well. Happy Thursday. And Moons, you and Jane were inches away from each other crossing that finish line, but good job on first. Gold star. And also Jane, congratulations on Kent. Shh, don't tell anybody. Because also we have Chase and we have Ruin. We don't want to make them disappointed. But you were second. Now, congratulations on second, Chase and Ruin. How are y'all doing? I'm having a great day today. It's been a busy one, but I think that's kind of the holiday season, right? Too much to do and not enough time to do it. But I made a bunch of candy. I made 2 more batches of hard candies. They're like really rustic, kind of like pillowy hard candies. But I made hot cinnamon tonight. And when I put the flavoring in the molten sugar and it started steaming and bubbling, I maced myself in the face. It was just pepper spray to the face. But oh my God, it tastes so good. It tastes so good. In fact, my neighbor, she was a floor above me and on the opposite side of the building. She texted me and she was like, Are you making candy? I smell cinnamon. Which was fun. But it wasn't as bad as the time I made a peppermint candy. The peppermint was so intense in the house. The cats hid. Snap had to go hide away in a room. I had to open up all the windows, run fans. It was a mess. No mint this year. Thought I'd roll the dice with the cinnamon. It tastes really good. Do y'all have a favorite flavor of like hard candy, suckers, or I guess any kind of candy, gummies? Butterscotch is one of my favorites, along with like a hot cinnamon. Like give me like an atomic fireball. I'm very happy. Also made pineapple flavor, like a tangy pineapple with some acids and some other stuff in it. But anyway, that's kind of what's going on with me. Nothing too exciting. But tonight we're going to be playing more Coffee Talk episode 2. And I think we're a little more than halfway through the game. We've been taking it slow, which totally fine with. Oh, I forgot to turn on the P&J redeem. 1 second. I can do this. And these. There we go. Good old chatbot. Thank you for helping me out. And enabled. So there we go. Now you can turn me into a ye old PNG. Your lovely friend got you an electric kettle and a rice cooker for Christmas. If all else fails in your life, fails, you will marry her and support her to life. Those are two of the best, I would say, underrated, at least in the US, kitchen utensils or kitchen appliances. I use my electric kettle every day, and we eat a lot of rice in our house. So having a rice cooker is like don't even have an option. You've got to have that rice cooker. Oh, you've been needing a kettle. I'm so glad you have one now. So much better than boiling on the stove, right? I don't know if y'all just heard that audio crunch. Let me see. There's something I need to change here. 1 second. I heard it. It's very crunchy. Yeah. There we go. Oh no, the crunch was me. For some reason, my audio mixing, my virtual mixing board, it needs to only run on one core of the CPU. And if it's running on all cores, it sometimes gets a little confused, crunchy. So when I restart my computer, I have to remind myself to go like into the guts of the task manager and get that assigned, and I forgot. Boiling water in a microwave in a measuring cup. Ouchie, ouchie. Well, I'm glad you've leveled up. Microwaving water can be really dangerous. Hopefully you didn't have any, explode on you. Thanks for that, Ruin. Added quote 319. I have to get into the guts. No explosions, thankfully. Good. So glad to hear that. Since I think it was you the other day, you were making some hot cocoa and doing some microwaving. I've been drinking hot cocoa since then. I bought it a few weeks ago and then forgot that I had some. And it's been so good. It's been a nice, like, nighttime treat. Need to make some more hot cocoa? I support it. I think you should. You know, the only thing is that those marshmallows always dissolve way too fast. I don't have a chance to, like, nom 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 on them. That's alright. Fun fact about those marshmallows. The hot cocoa marshmallows or like cereal marshmallows, why they're crispy like that and why they don't get soggy in like liquid right away. They're not really marshmallows. Don't let Big Marshmallow lie to you. They're actually dried meringue, which in my mind makes it even tastier. But I don't think it has quite the same ring to it. Give me some hot cocoa with meringue niblets. Mini marshmallows sounds more appetizing, I guess. But I am not drinking hot cocoa tonight. Since I'm going to be reading so much, I should probably stay away from dairy until we're done with the stream. But I got myself a nice cup of decaf green tea. Last night I had some caffeinated black tea. It was a gift from Spence. It was really tasty. Some boysenberry tea. But man, I was up until like 2 a.m. To be fair, I streamed until like 12:30 in the morning, but I gotta watch that caffeine. Otherwise, I am wired for sound until the early hours of the morning. But why don't we dive into the game, shall we? Such good music. Though I have noticed it's been getting like muted on my VODs, which is a little bit sad, but I get it. Hey there, Octopus. How you doing tonight? Trying to decide if you should make cocoa or not. I mean, I think that's my vote. You should make hot cocoa. And also, hello. I hope you're having a good Thursday night. Yeah, our whole night is surrounding hot bevies, so that's gonna be nice and cozy. Tired? You've been packing forever. Oh no! Are you packing for some holiday travel? I'll be doing a bit of that. I don't think I'll be gone as long as I thought. So, there might be some streams. The last week of the year. We'll see. No promises. But, yeah, Snap and I will be doing a little bit of traveling. Spend some time with family. I gotta get all my Christmas gifts made by Sunday, something like that. I got a lot of work ahead of me. Oh my goodness, packing a house that is almost sold. No wonder you've been packing forever, ever and a day. Terrible timing? It sounds like it. The holidays have got to be a tough time to move. But also, hopefully that's a congratulations in order. if it's your house that you sold. That's something to be celebrated, hopefully. It's got so many generations of junk. You know, I used to move a whole lot up until like a decade ago. The place I'm living in now is like the longest I've ever lived in a single place. But because I moved so much, I would completely like purge like every year, 2 years. I would just get rid of so much. But now that I've been in one place for a while, it definitely shows. It definitely shows. I've been having to like purge over the past like 6 months or so. Yo, hoi Val, how are you? You're just popping in. You're with a bunch of family and you're watching a movie. You can't hear, unfortunately. Well, I'll just move around like crazy then. I'll type. Thank you for stopping by. Tell the fam hi from me. Yo, Spock, welcome. How's your night going? That is one of my favorite emotes. That dog with the crazy eyes. Awesome. I'm glad you'll be back later, Val. I know you can't hear me, but closed captioning is on, so maybe you can read. Not bad. I'm glad to hear it. Not bad is okay in my book. Right? It is really cute. Incredibly cute. Speaking of cute things, my cat Miss Floofy Pants, she wants out of the room. 1 second. Be right back. Ah, I leave for 2 seconds and you turn me into a PNG. How dare. Yeah, my kitty cat, she wanted out. I am working on a refresh of the stream. Oh no. Oh. Sorry, Ruin. I am currently a PNG. I will I'll give you back those points. And I will redeem them for you when we get back into model form. Reject, and pay attention sometimes. That's okay. But I'm working on the winter theme for the stream. I like to change it every season. And I'm trying to figure out a way, because the way I made this stream package, there's not really room for a cat cam. But I really want to bring the cat cam back. Especially, I upgraded my camera for the Lego stream. So, let's see, where's the other one to get out of here? You're in another like 30 seconds or so. I'll go ahead and redeem those for you, Ruin. Oh, see, there we are. So you wanted to spin that chair. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh no. Ah. Play, I guess. Val, I don't think you can hear me, but maybe you're reading maybe you're reading closed caption. Congratulations. I'll say I don't know if you're reading closed captions, but congrats. Oh my god. Brad, stay casual, guys. Stay casual. It's only a raid. Only a raid. How are y'all doing? Thank you for the raid, my friend. Y'all, still casual. Brad was streaming with his partner, Disgruntled Muffin, and her nails were chef's kiss. He was making some really detailed nail art. So welcome in Brad, Muffin, Armandov. I hope y'all are having a good night. Oh, well, I don't lie. Not blowing smoke. Well, I won't lie to you. No, I don't blow smoke about that stuff. It looked so amazing. I like to paint my nails too, but I do not know how to achieve like real nail art, you know. Yo, Sif, welcome. Staying casual. Oh. Ah. Right? The Sally Hansen top coat is so good. And it's specifically the Insta Dry in the red bottle. I have the other like Quick Dry by Sally Hansen right now. It's in a clear bottle. Not as good, if I can be honest. The only thing about it is that it's not as like good at surviving chips as like other top coats. So I like to do it as like top ups for sure, like every day or two. Casualized. They're just casually rolling around from side to side. Yeah, totally normal. Got nothing to see. By the way, if y'all need to de-stream, completely get it. So if you need to go take care of yourselves, please feel free to do that. That's the most important thing. But of course, oh god, oh no, why are you doing this to me? Ah! No, of course, if you all need to, if you're good to hang, you're more than welcome to stick around. You're a UV cure gel enthusiast. It doesn't chip and it does it much faster. I really want to get into that. I do all my nails myself. And I have like gel-like polishes where they don't chip as much. They're a lot more, they're a lot more durable. But nothing can compare to the real thing, right? Plus, there's some magnetic polishes that are gel, UV gel, and they look really cool. Like they'll come with little wands that you can do magnetic designs on your nails. Pretty nifty. Dare does his nails on stream when? You know what? That would be fun. We can totally do a nail stream. That would be a good time. Now, they won't look anything like muffins, but they'll definitely be painted. I'm the kind of nail painter where I still get it on my cuticles and like on the tips of my fingers because my nails are shorter. So I'll get them on my fingertips, and then once it dries, I just go in and rub it off. Oh, you're doing your gels right now? What colors? What designs? Oh, and same. Same on is the magnetic polish. Gel needs like special consideration and you're too lazy to learn it. That's valid. It is its own beast, and I've kind of been in the same boat as you, Octopus. But 2026, new year, new nails. That could be a good time. We are going to be doing, hopefully, my plan is to learn how to crochet on stream. I'm going to go in pretty much completely blind. We'll find some educational material, so I'll put it up on the screen, and y'all get to struggle along with me while I learn how to crochet. Oh, you had 2 magnetic polishes for this, Manny. I need to go back and rewatch your VOD, because I love to see those. I don't know if I've ever seen it applied. I've seen it after it's been applied. I've seen advertisements for it. I'm totally going to go back and check that out. Oh, get liquid silicone. Ooh, for the nail covers? Like not nail cover, top coat. And ruin, your nails are always bare because every time you paint them, you end up chipping it off in like 2 days. I feel you there. I painted my nails over the weekend, but I went to Six Flags. Spence and I went to Six Flags on Sunday and had a couple of ride-ops be like, hey, I love your nails. Be like, and thank you. They are not going to last this journey on these coasters today. But they did all right. Oh, they're grayish purple, Sif. And your solid colors. You don't have the skill to do designs. I feel you. I tried to do an autumn design with like every nail a different like autumnal color, but I don't think I picked my colors well, because what I thought looked like autumn leaves ended up looking like a box of crayons once they were on my nails. As a person who crochets, join us. Yes. Good. I will totally join you. I'm excited to give it a try. Oh, Spock, the silicone is for your cuticles? I'm gonna have to do that because I struggle with my cuticles sometimes. You did. You caught a Pokemon, Octopus. So if y'all, I see Brad, you also have begun. Oh no, I thought you were the bot for a second. Exactly, Brad is. You're pointing out that your your journey has begun. I see some streamers have like the Pokemon on the screen when it comes into chat. I really want to figure that out, but that's the problem for the winter stream refresh that I'm working on. But if, by the way, Octopus and anybody else who may be starting your Pokemon journey, if you go to the bottom of my About page into the panels, you can see a panel dedicated to the Pokemon community game. And so there you see your bank balance of your fake Pokemon dollars. You can do trades, you can purchase more balls, and look at your Pokedex, all kinds of fun stuff. So got a hiccup. I recommend that you check it out. Yo, Fortune, welcome. Hopping into stream a bit late. This is now the sleepy stream for tonight. Oh, good. I'm going to be doing a lot of reading for y'all tonight. So thankfully, you are, I believe, in the right place. Good Lord. I know you're now falling into the you're gonna fall into the game. Some streams, they literally just like that's their main focus is playing the PCG. It's kind of cool. Right, Spock? We're getting cozy up in here tonight. So, if y'all have a hot beverage, I super recommend that you sip on it. And if you don't have one, I doubly recommend that you get one. Because we are playing Coffee Talk tonight. It is episode 2, but I will give you all refreshers on who the characters are, what's going on. It's a visual novel where we play as a barista. And we meet all of these characters in a fantasy version of Seattle. And we're following their stories as they come in and out of our coffee shop. And their lives intersect. Like you don't have a million actual Pokemon. Right? I played a lot of Pokemon Go, but I've never completed a full Pokemon game. Maybe that's a 2026, maybe that's a New Year's resolution. I'll beat a Pokemon game. Yeah, I like that. A cold bev works too, Spock. That's for sure. A barista in Seattle. Groundbreaking. True. This is a fantasy version of Seattle. So we've got banshees, we've got werewolves, vampires, satyrs, elves, all living together with humans, which kind of causes some issues. There's a lot of commentary about our real world in the game. Oh, you chugged like half your cocoa. I'm totally making some cocoa after stream. Totally making some cocoa after stream. Nails and Pokemon, then Pokemon nails. I see what you did there. I imagine after gels too, you don't have to like wait, right? Because you can't do anything for like an hour. At least I can't. I don't touch anything for like an hour after I do my nails. Yes, Jane, I think that does count. Good old cold Pepsi. I'm a Diet Coke person myself, but Pepsi's pretty good too. But I'm weird. I really like diet sodas. Regular, like, sugary sodas. I don't know. They're like almost too sweet. Says the person who's making a ton of candy right now. No, you gotta warm it up. Exactly, Spock. Stick that Pepsi in the microwave. Wonder, I've heard of people, maybe it's Dr. Pepper? People drinking Dr. Pepper hot? Like in the wintertime? So I heard a theory about Dr. Pepper the other day. That it's just root beer and cola mixed together. I haven't attempted the science needed to confirm that hypothesis, but it's not. Yeah, I assume it's not, but it was an interesting thing to hear. I'm a huge Dr. Pepper fan myself. Just diabolical. I've already finished my tea. Oh my goodness, we are on stream number 5 and almost a quarter of the way through the game. We'll be sticking with this for a while, but we are playing it a lot slower than chapter 1. But that's all right. I have a lot of fun with it. But you get where they're coming from. Traditional medicine tastes. Yeah, true. Good old Dr. Pepper. I come from the South, and so Dr. Pepper flows like water around those parts. It's not as big of a thing out here in Southern California, but you can still get it. Not a cultural touchstone in the same way. All right. Oh my gosh, we're halfway through the game. I don't know why it says that it's only a quarter of the way through. Maybe that's if we are looking to get every possible ending and story. But yeah, we're halfway through. All right, so we are on day 9 of 15. And of course, feel free to chat. I will totally stop as we go, but a lot of this game is me reading to you. Oh, good call, Brad. Yes. If you've got this game on your to be played, definitely avoid those spoilers. Thank you so much for the raid, my friend. I'm sending you a giant hug. And thanks for trusting your community here. And yes, I will have a great stream, and I hope you have an even better night. We'll see you soon. Noted, right, Spock? It's this is a fun one. There's definitely, I mean, it's packed with some really good character stories. It's very wintry, spiced flavored. Nom nom nom. Compliments to the chef. You might have this game, or maybe you had it on your wish list. Oh no, Ruin, why would you do such a thing? Oh no. That was terrifying, I gotta say. Oh, and I'll do another get out of here. No, please. Ruin came in with that scan and get out of here combo. In the first game, when you see the newspaper every morning, or every day, it kind of informs the story. But I found that the newspaper is more flavor text in episode 2. Get out of here. Here we go. I'll take one more sip of tea. Huh. I thought there was more stuff in the drawer yesterday. Am I misremembering things? Let's see. All the ingredients are stocked up. The weather's keeping quiet. It looks like a nice night to listen to some stories. That emote is crazy, Jane. I love it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so Gala is a werewolf, and next to him is Mr. Hyde, who is a vampire. These two go way, way back, and it's obvious that they really have a thing for each other, but they have never really admitted it. But Gala is my husband. Bottoms. Oop. No, it's so good. Good evening, Mr. Hyde, Mr. Gala. Nice to see you too. How did it go at the hospital today? Good morning. Hey, Austin. Welcome, my friend. How's your night going? Oh, this sounds so much like an old draft you have for a night shift donut shop. Yes, this whole game takes place at night. The coffee shop opens it at sundown and stays up all night. Well, it was fine, except I was a little exhausted. Goodness, are you having issues with the children again? No, that's not it. It's just... Well, for starters, my Fury's giving me a hard time. Your Fury? Is it the full moon already? No. Sometimes I get pre-Fury symptoms. Pre-Fury symptoms? Yeah, it's a common thing for werewolves. A few days before the full moon, our bodies start to prepare for Fury. And that changes the way they react to pretty much everything. Symptoms vary depending on who you ask, but it can affect our muscles, our appetite, our energy levels. It can give us headaches and a lot of other stuff. Small, but annoying. That doesn't sound pleasant. Girl, same. No, to be honest, it's not great. For me, I've been feeling pretty sore and more tired than usual. And a bit crankier as well. Uh-oh, Hyde has something to say. Or nothing to say. Well, is there a drink that could help you with that? I never found one, but if anyone can come up with it, it's you, Jerry. Since a Galahad can soothe your fury, maybe it would work pre-fury as well? So we crafted a special drink in the first game for Gala, so that when he is feeling his fury start to come on, he can drink this tea to keep him from turning into a werewolf. He is a hospital admissions intake administrator, so he's got a very public facing and caring for other people type of job, so he definitely can't risk his fury. Maybe, but I think it'd need to be more relaxing, like a Galahad but with no caffeine, and maybe blue. Okay, we have the recipe for the Galahad. So we pull up our brew pad here and we can look at everything that we've made so far. And the Galahad is tea, milk, and ginger. But he wants it to be blue, which is the butterfly pea. Oh, Galahad. Is that a specific thing? Oh, interesting. It's like an old knight, son of Lancelot. Ooh. See, tea, milk, and ginger. So it's blue with the rest of the same ingredients. Gala tea. Uh-oh, I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. Thank goodness for a mute button. Here you go. A gala tea for you. Thank you, Austin. Bless. Do you come up with these names on the spot, Jerry? No. It takes a bit of soul searching to tailor it to the situation and so on. It almost makes it sound like you know in advance what we're gonna order. Call it a sixth sense. I'm right there with you, Octopus. It is pretty flavorless, but it is really pretty. It looks nice in a clear glass. And thank you for the lurk, Jane. I hope you have a great night and hopefully can get some sleep. Right. Well, let's see how your sixth sense tastes. Wow. This is excellent. Exactly what I needed. I'm very happy to hear that. Things are awkward between these two. Something's going on. What's with the long looks, you two? Something happened? Actually, Jerry, I guess I'll just come out with it. I need your help. My help? Come on, I wasn't that bad. No, I was tired today. I was so tired today, I nearly fell asleep on the job. Ugh. But most importantly, it's not good for you. Moping around, sulking, refusing to look at solutions. I've never seen you like this, and I'm getting worried. There's nothing to worry about. You say that, but then you spend entire nights looking miserable. No advice I come up with is good enough. And Hyde, I'm barely keeping it together as it is. You should know by now how I feel when Fury's about to hit. I take it you two ended up chatting yesterday after all? You bet we did. After I walked out of here, I headed home and found this one, lying on the sofa, staring at the ceiling, looking so gloomy it sucked the color out of the room. And it's not the first time either. It's a constant these days. Please help me help him, Jerry. I'm at my wit's end. Mr. Hyde? Fine. The truth is, I'm bored to death. Or I would be if it wasn't for the whole immortality thing. I'm nearing 40 years old, and I've never been this bored in my entire life. Wait, 40? 400, probably closer to. Interesting. You usually make it sound like you're much older? 40 years old in vampire years. I'm not saying how old that is in other species' years. Eyes on the prize. Jerry. Intervention first. Gossip later. I'm sorry, my apologies. Why are you so bored, Mr. Hyde? My job. What was that? My job! Hey, no need to shout. Well, I'm also irritated about it, okay? I'm not exactly used to sitting around twiddling my thumbs, but modeling stopped being fun ages ago. You did mention something like that last time. You are trying to leave modeling behind then? Yeah. Is there a specific reason for that? It's all just so brief. Back when I started modeling, people thought of fashion in a different way. They wanted to keep their outfits for a while, so they had to be elegant, well-made, and versatile. Some campaigns that I featured in stayed on billboards for months, and I knew the clothes would last decades. In a way, it felt like I was building a bond with their wearers. I endorsed something that would feature in their cherished memories, but then social media came and it all became disposable. Yo, Hanzo, welcome in, my friend. Enjoy your lurk. Great to see you opening some Pokemon packs today, but I hope you have a good night. Indeed, fast fashion fatigue. Can you imagine how, quick fast fashion feels for us? And if you were living for hundreds of years, it would feel even quicker, right? The clothes themselves, of course, but the models, even more. I shoot a campaign, the brand posts it online, and it gets attention for what? 10 minutes? Then another campaign comes in and everything's forgotten. Blink, and it's gone. There's no bond to be built there. And isn't that changing these days, though, with slow fashion and the like? That's true, and people are getting into vintage clothes, too. I salute that. But the reality of my job remains the same. What about your fans? You have so many people following you. You mentioned that last night, and my answer hasn't changed. They follow me because they think I'm pretty. Being admired is nice, but it doesn't constitute a bond. So are you saying that you'd like to leave more of a mark? Maybe so. It would be nice if I did something that people remembered, became a part of their lives in a real way. You do know you have people in your life in a real way, right? People who always remember you. It's not the same thing. Maybe you should study to become a doctor or something. That would make a real difference. No, thank you. This job still needs to be fun. Studying for 10 years just to exhaust myself in 14-hour shifts? Do you mistake me for a hard-working vampire? You see what I'm dealing with, Jerry. It does seem to be a thorny issue. Perhaps you'd like to mull it over with a drink in hand, Mr. Hyde. Yeah, that sounds good. Why don't you give Hibiscus another shot, Jerry? I'll give you a hint. Make it very, very spicy hibiscus. Very, very spicy. I mean, the only thing that we have that's spicy is ginger. I'm going to do hibiscus ginger. We don't have a spicy meter. Ooh, Oratada just showed up in chat. I'm gonna try to catch it. Okay, let's try this. Hibiscus with 2 gingers. Zobo? Let's serve that bad boy. And here's 1 Zobo for you. Let's see. You do know me well, Jerry. Ah, so I take it this works for you. This is a perfectly executed Zobo if I ever tasted one. Glad to see you've made good use of your ginger resupply. So, you knew I couldn't get it right that time? Forgive an old man his old man jokes. I see you've had your fun, but you've still lost your bet, Hyde. A bet? When Hyde was wallowing in self-pity yesterday, I told him many people cared about him. And I bet you could definitely figure out one hibiscus drink he likes. So, now I get to say that I was right. And Hyde gets to buy me dinner. At a place of my choosing. Ugh. You're gonna pick that horrible steakhouse again, aren't you? You know it. Have you won any other bets in the past, Mr. Gala? Let's see. You say it, Hyde. He's won every single one of the bets we've ever made. Wow. Yeah, I'm this close to being able to buy a new TV with the money I'm saving on food. Just rub it in my face, why don't ya? Oh, hi everyone. Now this is Lua. She is a succubus and she's getting married to an elf. And their wedding planning is going pretty rocky at the moment. They love each other, but they butt heads all the time. But we do have ads starting in about 30 seconds. So if you're new here, I want to stress to you, please do not watch these ads. Especially since we are in a story-based game, I will totally wait for you. And we'll start it back up when you get back. So please take a stretch, grab a beverage, get a snack, and I'll give you an ooh on the way out spot. Ew. And I'll see you all in like 3 minutes. Be right back. The color. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. We are getting right back into it. I hope you didn't watch them, but if you did, I hope they were fun. Oh. How? I think that was a key lime pie. Now, that's one of my favorite kind of pies. That and pecan. I've become a big pecan pie fan lately. What are y'all's favorite pies? Are you like a cake person, pie person, cookie? I'm more of a pie and cookie person, but I'll totally eat a cake if one is presented. I won't say no. Ooh, sweet potato and custard? I've never heard of that mixed together, but that sounds amazing. Love me sweet potato with marshmallow on top, brown sugar. Austin, you totes have a slice of key lime pie in the freezer ready to go? Color me jealous. Well, when you finally do bust that puppy open, enjoy an extra bite for me. That is some good ass pie. Oh, Spock, you've got the Mega Consume Hype Train emote too. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so where were we? Okay, so Lua, she works nights, and her husband, or husband-to-be Bailey's, is an elf. Bailey's had to go no contact with his family over this whole situation of them getting together, because an elf and a succubus, quote unquote, shouldn't be together. He's got some real prejudiced parents. So that's kind of the situation they're in right now. Hey, Lua. Hi, Lua. Busy night, I see. Hi, Miss Lua. Busy and lively, just the way we like it. That's good. And I'm really glad you're here, Hyde. I wanted to apologize for the other night. I was so excited to see you, especially since it had been a while. We ended up fighting with Bailey's instead. You must be getting bored of our arguments. It's all right. They're kind of fun to watch. How are things with you two, by the way? Let me order before I answer. If that's all right, Jerry. Of course. What would you like? We spent the whole day talking in meetings and presentations, so I have a bit of a sore throat. Is there anything you'd recommend for that? Well, definitely something with lemon and honey. Sounds great. I'd love a lemon and honey drink then, please. I don't think I want to do just basic tea. I think because she's a succubus, I'm going to make hibiscus tea because it's red. All of these people give you a whole backstory before placing an order. Mama, pick off the menu. Could you imagine a line at your local Starbucks if this was the format? Give you a play-by-play of the entire day, and then finally order a drink. I'm gonna do hibiscus, lemon, and honey. See if she likes that. We are lemon honey hibiscus. Here you go. Some honey to soothe, some lemon to boost recovery. Thanks, Dr. Jerry. Oh, this is truly lovely. Just what I needed. That is great to hear. Because between you and me, y'all, I've been messing up most drinks that I make. My company's trying to get a big contract, so I've been organizing meetings with everyone, making sure it's all going according to plan. That sounds pretty tough. Yeah, it is a lot of responsibilities and decision making, and part of me likes that, but part of me feels the pressure of it. So it's nice to be able to unwind with a warm cup. Anyhow, answer your earlier question, Gala. You've probably gathered that Bae and I have been fighting. Yeah, and Hyde told me a little bit about it too. Right, well, we haven't discussed the wedding for the past couple of days, and honestly, it's done me a lot of good. The thing is, I know Bae means well. He suggests all these things that he thinks I'd like. That I should like them. He's paying attention, not just sending random ideas. I should be grateful that he's trying to please me, but I get annoyed instead. And then I start feeling guilty that I'm annoyed, which makes me even more annoyed. It's not great, I know. Well, it'd be easier if we always acted rationally, if we only got annoyed at the right people for the right reasons. But things aren't that simple, are they? That's true. Although, I guess if you figured out what actually annoys you, that would help. That's the problem. I'm not sure. At first, I thought I was tired or worried. The decision making at my job is taking a toll for sure. It's a bit hard for me to also deal with organizing things in my personal life. Also, the financial side of it is hard to navigate. I don't want Bae to spend too much money, but he's right that involving my family comes with strings attached. I'm not sure how to avoid that though, but I'm realizing that might not even be the main issue. The more he sends me links to venues and caterers, the more it all feels wrong to me. I don't mean the wedding itself. I want to get married to Bae, but the way we're planning it? I don't know. I've been to my friends' weddings before. I've also been browsing the most popular wedding pictures online. They're always these big parties, very put together, very classy. They have their whole families over, their friends and colleagues. And they rent these beautiful barns and they hire live bands. They wear designer dresses and bespoke suits. I used to look at that and think, this is great. This is what I want. But now it all just feels more and more off to me. Why don't you tell your fiance that? What if he thinks I'm getting cold feet? Or that I'm questioning his ability to help with the budget? That's up to how you communicate it, isn't it? Right, but it's still a difficult topic. We've been through so much. You all know that. This is supposed to be our special day, a way to celebrate our partnership. Bae wants to honor that. He'll feel awful if he thinks I don't. Or if he thinks I don't trust him. I swear, you and your elf are well matched. You always worry so much about what others think, instead of working out your own wants and needs. You do realize that's the important bit, right? I mean, generally, yes, I get that. How does that apply here? What do you think it means to honor your partnership? To celebrate it properly, for starters, right? And who are you in that partnership with? I believe you've met him, the blonde guy with the puppy eyes. Right. I'm glad you remember that, because you were making it sound like you were in a relationship with your friends who got married and the strangers who put wedding pictures online. This is your relationship you're celebrating. Why are you so concerned with other people's weddings? Your special day needs to make sense to the two of you. Have it in trainers at a fast food joint if that's what you like. That way you can also take the budget out of the equation. A simpler wedding won't feel shabby if you make it feel properly yours. Well, I still want a pretty outfit and decent food. Oh, thank goodness. But, point well taken. It's just, my family might have certain expectations. Did they openly say that? No. And maybe they do, or maybe you just think they do. Only way to find out is to talk to them. Besides, isn't Bailey's also about to become your family? You sure the only family he's got? Right, Spock? Elope. Just run away right now. Go do it. I'm not saying to disinvite everyone or to fight with them or anything, but you shouldn't put their needs above your own. I really shouldn't, should I? You've given me food for thought. Thanks, Hyde. My pleasure. Amazing how you perk up when you give people advice, Hyde. Maybe you should become a therapist? Gee, thanks for the vote of confidence. I did say I might become a couples counselor, but I agree with what you all implied. I don't think I'm quite tactful enough for that. Are you looking to change careers, Mr. Hyde? He's bored of modeling, finds it too impermanent, wants to leave a mark, wants to have fun. Just a very quick summary. Oh, I see. Well, is there any way you could make modeling fun again? No, therapists don't give people life advice, at least not the good ones. Think they're thinking of a life coach. You're so true. Therapists are there to be a mirror, right? And to help point out cognitive distortions, help you see things from a different perspective. That is very different than like broad life advice. I bet you Hyde would be a good life coach. I don't think so. Last time I had proper fun was maybe 20 years ago. What happened then? I was modeling a capsule collection for a young designer, and she wanted to take her own pictures. She got a studio, lugged the outfits there, found someone to do the makeup. Then she whipped out an old film camera, a proper relic. I hadn't seen one like it since the 60s. My granddad has an old black and silver camera with 2 lenses. It Was it something like that? Yup, exactly like that. She said she preferred it because of the way it captured the light, and also because it was a slower experience. Something that would allow us to connect more. At first, I didn't think much of it. I started doing the usual. Posing, switching, posing some more. But something felt different. Then, I realized what it was. Most of the time, we were just talking. We only took a picture once in a few minutes, if that. Is that unusual? Yup, most fashion photographers take dozens of pictures in a row. Felt a bit sorry for her, to be honest. I thought she didn't know what she was doing and that she was wasting her money. We had a great time and we got kind of friendly, I guess. Because at the end of it, she let me use up the remaining exposures. So I fooled around. I shot some random stuff and one portrait of her. Then she suggested I come with her to her dark room. Watch how she developed the pictures and how they came out. You did always have a fondness for dark places. Well, comes with the territory. But as for the pictures, well, they were gorgeous. First of all, I looked really like me, you know? A me I could recognize. But that's not even what stuck with me the most. It's the care she put into processing each frame, working each picture through the chemical baths, hanging them, drying them. It was like watching a magic ritual. And her portrait. When she saw it, she got a bit emotional. She said she was used to being on the other side of the camera, and it was the first time she really liked a portrait someone took of her. I'm in a weird place these days. It's not like me to tell these kinds of tales or to launch into soppy monologues, really. Just forget it. No, I think it's a beautiful story. And it gives me an idea, I think, of another career for you. Please share, Lua. You'd be doing both of us a solid. Go on then. Well, maybe it's because I've looked at so many of them recently, but apparently, film is making a big comeback for wedding pictures. It's what you said. It captures the light beautifully. And it's a more personal, slower approach. Maybe you could try that. Who? Me? No, the other vampire who's looking for a new line of work. I think you've got the wrong guy here, Lua. I know I'm disgustingly sentimental these days, but I'm not that far gone. Attending one wedding gives me cavities, let alone several per month. Well, forget about it then. No. Don't forget about this at all. It would be perfect for you. Come on, Hyde. I know you like to play strong and sarcastic, but you are sentimental. And you love to chat people up. You'd solve all the bridesmaids drama and offend the parents, but most importantly, you would do something for these people that they'll never forget. They'll look at your pics their whole lives. That's not leaving a mark? I don't know what is. You're assuming they won't get divorced. I don't know if this is the right topic for Miss Lua. It's all right. I know some marriages end in divorce, but that doesn't change anything, does it? Whether a marriage lasts for a few months or several decades, the wedding is still an unforgettable moment in someone's life. That career in the mafia is really looking up. You're hopeless. I'm falling asleep on my chair now, so I'm gonna head back. Do whatever you want, you thick-skulled vampire. Just don't stay out too late, okay? Yeah. Alright. You love that everyone has their phone out. Very real to life. I didn't even notice that. Good eye, Octopus. So true. Yo, Pineapple. Welcome in, Batman guy. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful night. Pineapple indeed. It's great to see you, my friend. That's my cue as well. I have some thinking to do. And maybe some talking. Pin, pineapple, apple pin. Pin, pineapple, apple pin. Thanks again, Hyde. And good luck. I hope your next adventure is a good one. It will be. Good night, Lua. Good night, Jerry. See you later. Good night, you two. Here we go again. Last one sitting. Indeed. Proper night owls. You didn't say anything about that wedding photographer idea. It's ridiculous, right? That's not for me to say, but I wouldn't call it ridiculous. It sounds like you enjoyed the whole film photography experience, and you do like being around people, don't you? I do, sometimes. I'm not a romantic. People get married, they think they're taking a first step into forever. Well, there's no such thing as forever. Everyone ends up disappointed in some way, and then next thing you know, I don't want to sound too depressing. So you don't believe in love? Of course I do, but only in a certain kind. You can choose to keep supporting someone to enjoy their company. You can do that for years with friends, family, lovers. But at the end of the day, you're still you, a separate person. And they're still them. There's no two souls becoming one, not really. I know. The one time I tried, it really didn't work out. Oh, good luck, Octopus. Get that flittle. But do you regret trying? No, I guess I don't. Confirmed for me that marriage and the like is never going to be my thing. And there's freedom in knowing that about myself. It's given me space to build other relationships that work much better. But at the same time, when I see people who truly believe it, people who walk into it, willing to share their lives so closely, even if for most of them it won't pan out, there's something beautiful there. Like watching a butterfly fly too close to a flame, or a flower bloom like it'll never wilt. Well, in my case, I singed off my wings, but I'm still here. And on that day, for that minute, when I said we'd be together forever and meant it, I sure felt alive. Well, if you know all that, then you must also know that it's something worth celebrating and something worth helping other people celebrate. You're a tricksy one, Jerry. And I'm too tired to fight your logic. Which means it's time for me to head back. Of course, Mr. Hyde. And I meant to say, I appreciate our one-to-one chats. I hope we can keep providing you with a comfortable space here. Oh, it's plenty comfortable for sure. Besides, well, it all boils down to this, doesn't it? The way time passes for me is very different from anyone else I know. Thank goodness Gala is from a long-living species. But even then, he'll grow old before I do eventually. The world will change 100 times. Technologies will die out. New technologies will come. I will feel again the way I feel now in a century, maybe 2. And Lua and Gala won't be around to give me advice. The world won't wait for me. But you will. Am I right, Jerry? That is very perceptive of you, Mr. Hyde. Hey, you've grown to know me quite well. It's only fair that I know you a little in return. I suppose that's true. So anyway, I'm looking forward to that, to continuing our story. It's nice to know that no matter how much time passes, there's always going to be someone here rooting for me. Thank you for your trust, Mr. Hyde. Who is Jerry? Is Jerry God? Yes, child, I am God. Now, Jerry is us. Me, as it were. Oh. Yum, yum, yum. That one was a really old pumpkin pie from Thanksgiving. It's seen better days, but thank you. I still got some tasty whipped cream off the top. Also, congratulations, Octopus, on catching that flittle. But he said you will live forever? Apparently, I'm clearly immortal based on this new info. Maybe that's the case. I don't think we've been told where we fit in this fantasy world. I kind of assumed we were human, but it would make sense for us to be a vampire owning a coffee shop that is only open at night. Very interesting. I didn't even pick that up. What if I'm a cyborg? That would be fun. Or a fairy. We do have fae, and we do have aliens also. So who's to say? We could have a cyborg. We could be a cyborg ourselves. We will make sure it's not misplaced. I know you will. And on that note, I guess I'm going to go browse for some film cameras. What's the worst that can happen? Indeed. Take care of yourself, friend. And you as well. Right? So many options. What if you're actually a video game character? Now that's a little crazy. That one's a little not unbelievable. The world won't wait for you, Mr. Hyde. But some of us will. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Also, the blue marshmallow looks really tasty. Day 10 of 15. Thursday, September 28th, 2023. New image recognition tech confuses gnomes with dwarves. A review. Oh, robots asked to give ultimate advice. Maybe we could be a robot. Right? Oh dear. Good evening. Officer, welcome. This is Officer Georgie. Officer Georgie works the night shift. The community around the coffee shop is his beat. And only other thing of note is he's a dad that really wants to be the best dad he knows how, but has a really hard time connecting with his daughter. He looks like he's had a tough time. Oh. Excuse me, stifling a yawn came out. It does look like he's had a tough time. So there's been a strike in the police union. And so the majority of the police force is not working right now. And at the same time, there's been a rash of car vandalisms in the area around the coffee shop. Even had his police car messed up. Hey Jerry, how are you doing? Officer? Oh. Sorry. My mind is kind of elsewhere right now. No worries. Work issues? What else? Well, I'm all ears if you want to chat. You're a pal. I'm in a real bind, Jerry. What happened? Well, never-ending workplace issues aside, things are getting weirder by the minute. I'm feeling out of my depth. Wait, are you talking about your recent patrols? Oh yeah, he had what was basically like a ghost story. Part of his patrol takes place near a tree where fairies were, I believe they were fairies, were like using this tree for ceremonial reasons. And then the tree was removed by the city. And then shortly after the tree was removed, cars started getting vandalized in the area. So there might be a connection. And Officer Georgie just recently saw some cars' tires being slashed, but couldn't see anybody doing it. It was like it was being done in a flash. Right? That is bad. Fairy crime is on the rise, as it should be, to be honest. I mean, fairies are nothing if not mischievous, right? Yeah. I've been analyzing the CCTV footage the last couple of days. Oh, I see. How did that go? Did the cameras manage to capture anything? Yes and no. The infrareds caught a couple of blurry things. And they ran off, turned a corner, and disappeared. Could have been anything, like rats or cats. Right? Don't mess with the Fae is like rule number 1. You're so right. But neither fits with what I had heard on the scene. Footsteps, you know? The laughter? Come to think of it, sounded more like giggles? Giggles? Can werebeasts giggle? Not at that size, no. Even if they could, Doesn't explain the footsteps, really. I see. So, what's next? I have some ideas, but they're just wild theories at this point. In short, I'm stumped. You know, Jerry, I've been racking my brain ever since Miss Riona dropped that bomb about the fairies, you see. Oh, what about them? As it turns out, fairies was an umbrella term for many types of beings. Anything that didn't fit the known physical rules at the time was to be referred to as such. Oh yes, so some background about this world. There was a war between humans and all the other fantasy creatures. And they ended up coming to an agreement, but some of the fantasy creatures, they fell through the cracks. They weren't as privileged as the elves or the satyrs or the werewolves. And they were basically not given legal status. And so that's why they were kind of using this abandoned lot as a gathering place. They also opened up markets and had their own underground economy. So that's kind of what's happening here, is this place that was a center for these people that didn't really have a place in society is now taken away. Right? I'm with the fairies too. 100%. Slash those tires. Oh. Does that mean banshees were part of the fairy folk? Probably. Not anymore, though. It's an ongoing process, but the list is getting shorter. But back then, any sentient being that was even remotely incomprehensible was considered that. Be fey, do crimes. I want that on a shirt. And that includes apparitions. Apparitions? Yes. Apparitions like ghosts. Ghosts? Ghosts! I see. What do you mean, I see? Oh, hey? Doesn't it sound like a bad joke to you? I'm not sure I follow. But, come on. Ghosts don't exist. Do they? Yo, Val, welcome back. How was your movie with the fam? Also, good job on the watch streak. Thank you for that, my friend. Giggles and little animals. Do we have baby ghosts? I wouldn't rule out baby ghosts. If they do, all I can think about is that damn tree now. Right. Tree. Does that mean it's haunted? It could be. Ugh. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever seen a ghost emote in my many years on Twitch. That's cute. Your army grows, yes. Good job. You caught the Slurpuff. Slurpuff? No comment. I don't get how you can be so calm about this. Huh? Well, why wouldn't I be? I mean, there have been all sorts of customers here. Some of them are so out of this world, even. Sometimes literally. You're right. I guess you're not the one who's being weird here. Now, don't say that. Everyone has their own picadillos. True that. Now, if you don't mind telling me though, may I ask the reason you're so afraid of ghosts? Gosh, no. That's a long story. Not something I'm ready to talk about anyway. Well, it's understandable. All you need to know is my fear was never caused by actual ghosts. Oh? Oh, so you watched... Oh, it was a good movie. It was called Oh, What Fun. You thought it was incredibly funny? That sounds like a Christmas movie, yeah? Love me some good Christmas movies. But for me, Lord of the Rings is a Christmas movie. I mean, I watch it all the time, but always do a bit of a marathon this time of year. Yeah, ghosts are kind of like whatever after a succubus. Exactly right. You got all these other creatures running around. Why not ghost? Why not ghost? Festive elves, indeed. I don't know why I have it stuck with me as a Christmas movie. Maybe it's because it came out in the wintertime. Maybe that's why. Because I was very much that nerd who dressed up and went to the midnight showings. You better believe it. I'm dating myself a little bit there. Oh? Suggestion is a very powerful thing, Jerry. That's all I'm willing to share. For now. Hey, well, thanks for sharing. You know, funny. My grandpop was very into this stuff. And so is my daughter. They're like my opposites, very curious and fascinated by the unknown. Not that I'm not, mind you. It's just with my time as a cop and all, unknown variables usually mean trouble. Well, I see. That makes sense. They're the kind of people who could see things from nothing. And I mean that in the best way possible. Like, you know the Zen rock garden thing from Japan? They understand the Zenness of it. I don't. But that doesn't stop me from thinking it's chill, you know? Well, I think you almost got it. Yeah? Well, I'm sure he and my daughter could talk about it for hours. Too bad he passed away before she was born. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't be. On that note, Jerry, you've seen my lighter, right? I'd say I'm pretty well acquainted with it now, yes. He keeps leaving his lucky lighter on the counter. I keep holding it for him. My bad. The thing was originally my grandpa's. He bought it sometime after the war ended. It was to commemorate the upcoming new era, he said, in more ways than one. Oh, it was a Christmas movie. You and your boyfriend loved it. Oh, nice. I'll have to check it out. Oh, what fun. Maybe Snap and I can watch it. He got honorably discharged due to a severe leg injury he'd never be able to recover from. Now, at the time, he was living right across the street from the former town hall. And for obvious reasons, he couldn't walk far. So it was a good location for him with all the veteran support nearby and all. Right. Now, about that street. You see, my grandpa liked to chat. Never liked being alone, that guy. Plus, he pretty much hated his bleak room. So sometimes he'd go out and hang with the street vendors in front of his place. There were all kinds of beings there, along with their pets from all walks of life. That's why he had a lot of stories about the craziest things. Oh, I see. You see, the street's name just came to my mind last night. Can you take a guess what it is? You mean Bourne Street. It wasn't called that before. That's why the whole thing didn't click for me straight away, but I went through his files and it checks out. Does that mean the vendors he was talking about? Bingo. And you know what? He bought the lighter there. Wow. What a coincidence. Are you sure it's only a coincidence? What do you mean? Come on. Ain't no way they're just coincidences, Jerry. Everything is lining up too perfectly, if you ask me. Uh-oh. Think about what's happened so far. It was my team that found out about the vandalism before they dumped the whole case on me. Then my car was hit out of everyone's. Right? Then my luck started tanking. The broken mug, the fan, the black cat. Just tons of weird stuff happening in the past week alone, you see? Right. Then, one thing leads to another. My team was chosen to lead the investigation. And tell me, who's in charge of the case? Me. Then there's the Banshee lady, your patron, with some information I wouldn't have thought of. The dead tree stuff, the fairy market. Information I wouldn't even have remembered on my own. Right. And now we know why I kept on losing my lighter, right? How are they not connected? Tell me. Well, if you list them all in order like that, I'm telling you, Jerry, that place is calling for me. Yingy, Kimi! How are you two doing, my favorite fox and frog? How are y'all doing tonight? Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. The foxes and frogs are here to raid. How was your streams, my friends? Y'all were playing We Were Here together. That game looks like a lot of fun. Or We Were Here Forever. Wait, have I seen it? Gonna go back and check your VOD. I feel like I've seen you all play that before. But y'all, if you do not follow Kimiko and Yingy, please go drop them a follow. They are both wonderful beings that have great, I think, very cozy streams, very welcoming spaces. So please drop them a follow. And of course, both of you, if you need to go de-stream, take care of yourselves first. That's what matters the most. But of course, if you're good to chill, you're welcome to stay. But whatever you need, I just appreciate you trusting your community here. And Dirtbot. Welcome, Dirtbot. It's good to see you too. Great to see y'all. We are like 3/4 of the way-ish, a little over halfway through Coffee Talk. I guess we're right at 2/3. We're on day 10 of 15. And all the story pieces are starting to overlap and come together. But thank you for the raid, my friends. Ooh, coffee story, yes. And I'm giving everybody recaps basically as we go, so nobody's lost. Give you the short version. There have been vandalisms all over the area. This cop, he's on our beat for our neighborhood. Now, there was a tree in the area that was being used by fairies, not only for ceremonial reasons, but as part of an underground community, because they are kind of stateless in this world. They don't really have a place. They're not allowed a place in society. Well, the city pulled up that tree recently, and then all hell started breaking loose. And we're just now starting to piece it together. I think it might be the fairies. I think it might be. As Baby Spock said, be fey, do crime. So that's where we are right now in the story. Take a sip of my tea and we will keep on rolling. Wow, I'm so grateful for y'all's raids. One day, hopefully in the near future, I'll be able to raid one of you all. But being such a late night streamer, I never get the pleasure of raiding in to those who raid into me, but know that it means a lot. I'm telling you, Jerry, that place is calling for me. You're the best stream to raid for late night? Oh, thank you, Yingy. I'm sending you a giant hug. I appreciate that. Oh, you like it, Austin? Thank you. Austin provided me with the Queerty Gamers banner that's down in my About section, along with the copy and all of that. Thank you. I think it looks fantastic. I appreciate that, buddy. Right? It is a nice banner and it's fresh off the presses. I'm telling you, Jerry, that place is calling for me. The case is made for me. But they really picked the wrong guy. I'm just real bad at dealing with spooks. Oh my gosh! Triple raid? Sushi! Welcome, Sushi! How is your night going, my friend? It's great to see you. Oh, how was your stream? Let me give you a shout out. Oh, you were playing F099. I saw you playing that the other day. That looks really cool. How have you been enjoying it? And y'all, if you don't follow Sushi Legs, you are missing out. Please go do yourself a favor and drop a follow. She has a very cozy, kind of retro-focused space that I think you'll really like. She used to stream a lot later than me. Very sleepy, but happy to be here and raid me. Well, thank you for the raid. And of course, if you need to de-stream, please, I want you to take care of yourself first. Get yourself a bevy, log out if you need. But, of course, if you're good, you're welcome to hang. But we do have ads starting in about 30 seconds. And since this is a story-based game, we do pause for ads. So I'm sorry, all of y'all raiders that just came in. But I am going to take a short break, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Do not watch these ads. Please go take a bio break as well. Go get some water, a snack, all the good stuff. And I will be right back in just like 3 minutes. Be right back, y'all. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. We are back into it. Which has literally been so rude to you today, kicking you out of the app. 25 by 8 and 25/8. Just constantly kicking you. The app was really behind for me today. Like, I would open an app, I would open a stream on the app, and then would open it on my PC. It was like way behind. Way behind. But, you know, I don't want to sound like a person who resists change. The old app, before it turned TikTok-y, I think the old app was better. Hopefully they can figure this one out, though. They, when they did the full redesign, really messed with things. Okay. Right, Austin. Twitch mobile is always broken. Sag. I don't know what it is. I mean, I guess Twitch is... It's nice to have on, like, my second screen or whatever. So I'm almost always doing it on my or watching it on my PC. But, oh my goodness, the candy is turning out so well. It's very, like, my hard candies are very, like, all of my candies for the holidays are very, like, rustic. So I don't have, like, perfect molds or anything like that. So these are, like, they look like little pillows of various sizes of hard candies. So when I was watching the Queerty stream earlier today of the Indie Game Awards, I was making cinnamon, like hot cinnamon candies. And I never made them before. And there's a point after you've brought the sugar up to 310 degrees, you let it start to cool to like 280, something like that. Then you put the flavoring in. And when you pour the flavoring in, it just kind of all steams up and kind of creates this scent cloud, right? With hot cinnamon, I basically maced myself in the face. It was so intense. In fact, my upstairs neighbor was not only upstairs on the other side of the building. She texted me and was like, "Ooh, are you making cinnamon candy? It smells really good." I also made tangy pineapple that has some like malic acid and some other stuff. Oh, your hometown had a shop you loved to save your money to go buy cinnamon hard candies. Cinnamon candy is so good. I love it really spicy. Like, give me like an atomic fireball, something like that. I know those can be kind of divisive, right? But if it's gonna be a cinnamon candy, I like to make it hot. All the rest of my flavors are very tame. Coconut, cotton candy, butterscotch. I needed one with a little bite to it. Oh, you miss your dog, Val. Oh, where are they right now? Where is sweet little Stella? Y'all, Val has the cutest puppy dog named Stella. Shiba Inu, right, Val? But yeah, after the hard candies, I have 3 more batches of hard candies to make. Um, then I have marshmallows that I need to make and peanut brittle. And if I have time, chocolate covered toffee, like Heath Bar style. Then I've got all the packaging. We're printing out labels and heat sealing it, like trying to make it as like well appointed as possible. Am I taking orders? I'd be happy to send you some candy, my friend. On the house. Oh, you dropped her off at your mom's so you could head to Tennessee with your sister and boyfriend. Oh, well, that'll be fun. Tennessee is beautiful. You going for good reasons? Yeah, our Christmases with Snap's family, they're like 50, 60 person affairs. They're huge. And everyone gets a gift for everyone. It's not expected, but it's just kind of a thing that happens. That's pricey, man. So we started making candy, and it's gone over really well. And that's been kind of been the solve, right? For gifting a lot of people at once. Oh, you found a picture of your dog as a puppy when you were packing. Oh, that's so sweet. It's amazing what you dig up when you're packing up a house, huh? In my recent clearing out of things, I found so much stuff that I forgot I had. Oh, you're going to his and your family house and chilling for Christmas. Aw, that'll be nice. Nothing like some holiday travel. I would love to see the current buddy. Please send it on in the Discord. Crumbs. You can go down to the About section and snatch up some of those balls if you need to snatch some balls. Or you might have some Ultra Balls or all kinds of other balls. A cricket tot. Is that like your daddy was a cricket and your mama was a tater tot? That is a Pokemon I've never heard of. Oh sweet, you put this little baby in the Discord under pets. Y'all, if you want to join our Discord, we have a lot of fun over there. We play Wordle like every day. We have cats that you can catch. And you can look at this cute little baby that Val just sent. Is that a Chihuahua-like being? I don't know what kind of dog that is, but it's cute. Reminiscent of a Chihuahua, but long hair. But we've had some weird mixes of dogs. We used to have a dog named Ella, close to Stella. Ella was a Chihuahua and miniature Greyhound mix, which is as weird as it sounds. She had the body and the barrel chest and the legs of a Greyhound and the face of a Chihuahua. She was our little homunculus. Oh, a Pomeranian. Now I see it. What's that cute little baby's name? All right, Georgie. I'm just real bad at dealing with spooks. They make me question everything I've ever known, you know? You're struggling to figure out Pokemon and you're too tired. Thankfully, it will be here for you once you've got some good rest. The Pokemon extension is always on my channel, and Pokemon community game. If you search it on Twitch, you can find their official streams as well. So if you ever get the hankering to catch some Pokemans, plus quite a few of our Queerty creators, a lot of people on the stream team. They're all listed down below. They also have really cool integrations with the game. Hi, that's a cute name. Sweet Kaya or Kia. I think that's Kaya. But I always thought you were pretty good at handling ambiguity, officer. Not when it comes to supernatural stuff. Because we don't know enough about what's real and what's not. What will they do? Will they hurt us? Do they bring bad luck? Good luck? What's the truth? Who knows? Well, maybe you should take a day off and catch up on your sleep. Huh? What's that? No, nothing. You know, another patron of mine suggested a documentary to watch. Yeah? The focus was on interesting drinks from around the world. You could find everything from the mundane to the extreme, from local comforts to really special stuff. And I kept thinking, one particular drink might interest you. Oh? It is something like a protection drink made of coffee, honey, lemon, and a slew of other ingredients. Protection from what, though? Well, from evil spirits and bad luck, I think. Maybe it'll help ease your mind a bit? Ah, gotcha. But, Gary, even if the whole situation is haunted, shouldn't be any evil spirits, right? I wouldn't know, but I might need your lighter. What for? Well, the drink needs to be lit up. Just think your lighter might give it that extra magic boost it needs, compared to just using a regular flame, I mean. Oh, Kaya is your cousin's girlfriend's dog. Oh, you get to meet her brothers and you're really excited. Oh, that's going to be fun. All the puppy dogs, all the puppies. Burn it to the ground. That emote's crazy. Arr, burn it to the ground. What are you gonna make me anyway? Nah, I trust you. Here. Officer Georgie's lighter. It exudes an interesting feel. Okay, then make me this magical drink you've learned, Jerry. What did we say it was? Coffee, honey, and lemon? But we can go back and look at our conversations. Coffee, honey, and lemon. Coffee, honey, lemon. I feel like we might be doing a little bit of psychology on Officer Georgie. Oh, look at that flame. So nice. And also, Georgie believes that this lighter brings him good luck, because when he doesn't have it with him, bad things happen. I think the lighter has been blessed by the fairies, and so it does protect him. At first I was like, nah, he's just superstitious. But as the game has gone on, I think there's some fairy magic happening with that lighter. Oh, wow. The drink does light up, huh? Yup, and this is special just for you. So don't tell anybody. Roger that. Here you go. Oof, careful. Dang, Jerry. This is really something else. You sure it's okay to drink? I have no idea. But I'll take responsibility if anything happens. Just being silly, aren't I? I'm sorry for bothering you with all this stuff, Jerry. You even made me this crazy drink to make me feel better. Don't say that. I'm always happy to help however I can. Thanks. Man, at least with crooks, you can actually deal directly with them, you know? Not the case with apparitions. Not with that attitude. You're watching a new movie? Dude, this is crazy. Are you enjoying the movie? What is it? Huh? Well, hello. Everything can be caught with a little elbow grease. Not actual elbow grease. I won't make that mistake again. McQueen? Is that you? Hello, Williams. Been a while. It is you. The surprises just keep coming this week. Let me go over there. Hey, you know each other? More or less. We were brunch buddies. Brunch buddies? Brunch buddies. I feel like I meant to say brunch buddies in that same serious tone, but I don't like to talk about it. I still get nightmares. I feel ya. I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive. We were truly the lucky ones. Right? Brunch buddies. Brunch buddies. Without a doubt. I'll just take both of your words for it. Good. I don't like to talk about it. What brings you here, detective? Surely it's not the coffee. Secret police reasons. I've not read the briefing yet, but enough about me. Tell me about your supernatural problems. Yeah? You need to bust a ghost? Oh. Well, busting might be a bit much. I was just talking to Jerry about getting over my fear of that stuff. And ghosts? Something like that. I'm weak against ghostly looking stuff. I get freaked out easily. For example, I admit I got a little spooked by what happened on Bourne Street the other day. Ah, I remember that. You read my mind, Austin. Busting? Gonna bust some ghosts? Makes me feel you both are reading my mind. The ghosts be like, oh my god, that is terrifying. Thank you so much for the bits, too, Spock. That's an impressive outfit, though. I know very well that unchecked fear leads to prejudice. That's why it's a no-no in my book. Even pains me to admit that out loud. Sometimes the toughest case to crack is ourselves. Other times it's ghosts. How do you do it, detective? Your cases, man. I'd probably lost all my hair by now if I were you. Well, I try not to think about it all that much. When I do think about it, I think, who else will do it? Nobody, that's who. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, once you get over the dead part, they're just like you and me. Look, I remember this one case. We were investigating a haunted apartment. Oh, Val, that's so sweet. You and Kaya are snuggling up. Nothing much better than a puppy or a kitty snuggle. I remember this one case. We were investigating a haunted apartment. This lady, her husband had recently passed away, but wasn't moving on, if you get my drift. Real deadbeat. Couldn't take a hint. Anyway, we had to go in and exorcise the place, right? But the husband? He's caught wind and he's retreated into the basement. Now, I won't get into the technicalities of it, but it's harder to get a ghost out of a basement or an attic. It's all about angles, really. I mean, I get it. That used to be his home. All his stuff is still there. It's hard. Oh no, I'm about to sneeze again. Excuse me. I think it might have something to do with having accidentally maced myself just a few hours ago. Oh. Butterscotch pie. I'm allergic to pies. Precisely. This is your little baby. Aww. I'm glad you're enjoying the puppy snuggles. Oh, ow, oh my, ow, oh, oh. Why would you do this to me? Huh. Oh, I can read so much better with these eyes on. Truly. Ugh. The very classy eyeball situation I've got going on. All the rage these days. That used to be his home. All his stuff is still there. It's hard. I get that. Right? Very fancy. Pinky up, please. Also, Spock, that is a cute emote. So, I'm slowly going down the stairs to try to coax him out. Bam! Next minute, all this romantic music is playing. The whole place is lit by a spotlight. Basic sensory illusions, classic ghost attacks. Then, before I knew what hit me, I'm sitting at this pottery wheel and he's behind me and... Wait. Isn't that the plot of the 1990s film Ghost? Oh, Maybe? We had a movie night at work and I dozed off before it started. The story must have slipped into my subconscious. Riveting. That's amazing. Whoa. Hello. Hey, detective. Hey, people I don't know. Did you ever get your important errand sorted? I sure did. Dooley, I can see crumbs stuck to your face. That guy's clearly a stripper. They do keep getting beefier. What is happening on this day? It's raining men. Hallelujah. That's just the rain. It's very pretty rain. There's filling all over your top. Who calls it a top? I would love to hear a cop call their shirt a top. Oh, that's amazing. That's blood from a gunshot wound. It's healed up though. You're literally holding the receipt from the donut shop. That's why they pay you the big bucks, detective. So, what did I miss? We're talking about getting rid of Officer Williams' fear of ghosts. Yeah, there's my donut shop. Hey. Ghosts? Yeah, you're afraid of them, right, Dooley? No idea, I never met one. We stopped a ghost riot. Ghosts aren't real. So you don't need to be scared of them. Easy. Well, there you go, I guess. Sorry that wasn't much help. Nah, what you said. They're just like us. It's a good thing to be reminded of. Exactly. They used to be alive, just like us. As long as they don't try to eat, possess, or violently murder you, you should be fine. Very reassuring. Just talk to them. Feel their culture. Listen to their issues and spectral wails. Treat them like any other person. See what's on the inside. Which should be easy since you can see right through them. Wait, I thought you didn't believe in ghosts. It's best not to overthink anything he says. I certainly don't. Well, thanks for the advice. I think it'll help. Our pleasure. Now, Dooley, I think we should read that case briefing and find out why we're here. I already did. Oh? Turns out we were meant to arrest the person driving that taxi. Instead of taking it all the way to Seattle. Yeah. But why? The driver was a chupacabra. Moment of silence for humor. Groan. Okay. Let's get out of here, Dooley. Good luck, officer. Thanks, McQueen. A lot. You too, Officer Dooley. Bye, guy. Good luck with your rat problem or whatever. Bye, coffee wizard. Take care. Himbo Supreme. Right? He is the king of the himbo. That was quite something. Well, what do you know, Jerry? Looks like my good luck is back. I'm feeling like $1 million now. Well, I'm very glad that you do. Thanks anyway, Jerry. Well, I really did nothing much. Are you gonna be okay? Okay enough to start thinking about what to do next. I'm done here for the night. You have a good evening, alright? Please keep me updated, officer, and stay safe. Will do. Alright then. Maybe I'll go check the stock and... Miss Riona, welcome. So Riona, give you a quick little refresher on Miss Riona. So she is a banshee. She is also an aspiring soprano opera singer. And she at one point attempted to put her like audition reel on their version of YouTube and could not handle the comment section. But she's been getting help from our resident social media influencer, who we have yet to see tonight, to maybe change that a little bit. But and also potentially working with our Nekomimi friend. She can turn into a cat, and she's a rising pop star. They both really want to give Riona a platform. Miss Riona, welcome. Hello. How's the traffic out there? It's a mess. Isn't that going to just kill people? I think so. I don't think I know much about banshees. Do their screams cause death? Because that is really funny if that's her desire to be a singer. There's construction work taking place on Leonora Avenue. Oof. I can imagine the gridlock already. Fortunately, I have no deliveries to make today. That's great. I'm happy you're here. So, anything I can make for you this evening? And like something for my throat? I would appreciate a cup of tea infused with some lemon and a touch of honey. Easy. Easy, easy. Lemon squeezy. You don't think banshees originally killed people? Oh, but they did foretell death. But probably thinking of something else? Maybe. Yeah, that's a blind spot in my paranormal knowledge. Ooh, A Midsummer Night's Dream. That is very pretty. A cup of warm midsummer night's dream for you, miss. Oh, that's what we call it here. How whimsical. It's wonderful. Sweet, but well balanced with the lemon, and the slight bitterness of the tea completes the taste. Thank you. Oh, you are so very welcome. By the way, you just missed Officer Georgie by a few seconds. Is that so? How is he? Oh, Riona told us about the fairies because banshees were part of the fairy folk in the sense that they were not accepted by society and lived underground every being who was not currently accepted by the broader society, they were all lumped into just being a fairy. So really, fairy is more of a catch-all term for sentient beings who aren't accepted. How is he? Well, he's been thinking about what you said quite a bit, actually. Oh? He's currently dealing with plenty of clues he isn't used to. That's why he's hard at work at the moment. I see. Bad traffic aside, how are you? To be honest, I've had a lot on my mind of late, and I don't know how to express it without sounding pathetic. Well, you know I'm all ears. That may actually be part of the problem, I'm afraid. Pardon? You know, I've held conversations with more individuals over the past week than I have in the past few years. Is that a good or a bad thing? It's troubling. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I don't mean it necessarily in a negative way. It's just, I used to believe that I had a settled life objective. But I've been doubting it lately. How come? I finally heard back from Miss Rachel yesterday. Oh, any good news? Miss Rachel is the pop star, Neko Mimi, who wants to help give her a platform. No. Our fields are admittedly quite different, so I wasn't expecting much. However, you provided me with some contacts who may be of assistance, even though they had no direct connection to the audience I'm trying to reach. I see. She explained clearly why she thinks I should contact them, however, which I'm thankful for. That is very thoughtful of her. So, what's the battle plan? And why are you doubting yourself? In essence, the advice is to slowly increase my network, to make myself known. Oh, sounds familiar, doesn't it? You can probably guess my concern about it. I think so? But you could give me a refresher, just so I don't misunderstand. I feel like that would be a shortcut, so to speak. Right. You did, however, remind me of an important and humbling fact. Oh, what would that be? Well, but it's not guaranteed you'll get anything out of it, don't you think? Unless you're really, really sure the so-called shortcut is 100% gonna work. Because you'll have to do way more than just making a few calls and waiting for callbacks, you know? I'd say that's a decent impression of her. Thank you. Oh, I could have done my impression of Rachel. She's silly. After that, she told me a story about her early career experiences, both the good and the bad. Getting noticed is truly only the beginning. Then, it's either a matter of letting your talent speak for you, or you go out there to develop connections with the right people. Even then, there's still no guarantee of success. After listening to her explanation, I respect Miss Rachel's determination. I can certainly see how it worked out for her. But then I was left wondering whether Mr. Lucas meant something similar during our first meeting. Right, I thought that all sounded familiar. Will you try her suggestion then? I don't know. Is it difficult? No more difficult than sending reels to every audition I've come across and being rejected by every single one. But for some reason, I feel conflicted about it. Speaking of Mr. Lucas, he and I have also continued our correspondence, although perhaps it was more like a necessity. Something happened? Oh, congratulations, Val. After 5 years of coming to your aunt's house, you finally figured out how to work their damned fan. Good job. Do you feel accomplished? What was the secret? Tell us your ways. He was stuck. Pardon? Actually, he posted about it on social media last night. Oh. I might have seen it. Let's go check social media. Did you? Well, now we're gonna find it. So this is Lucas. Do you know why the satyrs from France are more musical than ones from America? Because they have French horns. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Lucas, top of the morning to y'all. Hungover but feeling awesome? Oh, so we missed yesterday's stories. Did you? I came across it when I was updating my schedule and responded out of concern. Then he called me almost immediately. He was loud. All sounds in order. And extremely drunk. Really? Denied it at first, but it was too obvious not to notice. He told me he was walking aimlessly, deep in thought, and entered Cary Park without realizing he had done so. Must have been some deep thinking he was doing, because I think it rained pretty hard last night. Well, I wouldn't know. The bus to and from there is currently not operating after 10, which is why I sent him a message informing him of that fact, as he seemed to be unaware. Right. So, he called me to ask if there was any other mode of public transit nearby. Wouldn't it have been easier for him to just call a cab? He told me he wanted to know the city better. At midnight, oh, the button was on the bottom, not behind the fan. Oh, so that fan was hiding its button from you. How dare. Oh, you've literally had such bad insomnia for 5 days. You're gonna sleep bad. I hope that you don't. I hope that your sleep surprises you tonight. You need to get to speed. Oh, so I can get you to speed here. So Riona and the influencer Lucas. So he's a satyr. He is very successful as an influencer, but he's gotten to a point where his work isn't really like rewarding Oh. No, sorry, sleep. Well, thank you for hanging tonight, Octopus. It was a lot of fun to have you here, and I hope you have an awesome rest tonight. It's late and you're tired. Well, yes, it is late. Oh, sleep well, sending you a giant hug, and hopefully we'll see you soon. I'll be back on Saturday. Good night. Your boyfriend is with you, so he might help you. Good. He'll be here for a while. Yeah, when Snap is not home, I have a harder time sleeping. I pretty much only sleep with the TV on in that situation. Spence. Mr. Nasty, if you're nasty. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Y'all, if you guys do not follow Suspense, I highly, highly recommend that you do. He's a good egg, and I think you'll like it over there at his stream. He plays a ton of different games. Like, you never know what he's going to be playing next. But you can definitely be guaranteed there's some Spelunky and there's some Planet Coaster in there. How is your night going? You were playing Lost in Random, The Eternal Die. Oh, you checked out a cool little Hades clone. Oh, nice. That's a good title. The Eternal Die. How was it? Was it a good time? Today was the Indie Game Awards, which I watched. Fun. My night's going really, really well. Kind of vibing. Reading our visual novel here. Drinking some tea. You literally don't plan on sleeping. Oh no. Maybe that's for the best though, right? If you don't plan on it, maybe it will show up and surprise you. Sometimes putting that pressure on the sleep can make it harder to fall asleep. But how about you, Spence? How has your night been? I hope it's been good. We are currently playing more Coffee Talk. We're like 2/3 of the way through the game or so. Oh, just chilling, you know. Good. By the way, if you need to de-stream, my friend, please feel free to do so. But of course, if you're good, we love having you here. There you go, Val. Hey, at least you're getting your sleep. Even if you're like, I'll do it tomorrow. That's a good way to think about it. You know, I'm about to be off work for like 2 weeks. And it's going to be nice to be like, hey, I can just sleep right now if I want. And y'all are traveling day after tomorrow? Something like that, Val? Just getting some delicious pizza and probably hanging out with teenagers and kids because you're the cool auntie. Hell yeah. Good job. It's nice being the cool auntie, right? As somebody with unk status, I totally understand. But it's it's funny. Like my nieces and nephews, a lot of them know I'm a VTuber, and some of them think it's pretty cool. Get a few cool brownie points. Oh, you're already at your aunt's house. Oh, you're already in Tennessee. Nice. For some reason, I thought you were on the way. Still. That's awesome. So you're there through Christmas? You're going to be there through the holiday? Why not? After all, you operate your business after dark yourself. Touché. Perhaps he just didn't want to go home yet. And I might be mistaken here, but I thought he doesn't like drinking. Wasn't it partying? Nevertheless, I think last night was quite different. It appears he had dinner with his team, and he needed the extra courage to go and negotiate with them about his proposed new direction. Oh, I see. I suppose it didn't go as expected. No, you leave on the 21st, sadly. Aw. At least you got a few good days to hang with the fam. Sounds like you're gonna have a really good time. Perhaps. And I know that feeling all too well. Miss. However, he said he will keep negotiating until they reach a compromise. Well, that's good. Is it though? Miss Rachel told me about the hoops she had to jump through at the beginning of her career with her teammates as well. Likewise, Mr. Lucas had to work hard to obtain approval from his team for his actions. How can they still be so positive? What do you mean? I just cannot picture myself convincing others to give me a chance like that. I almost wanted to ask, why do we have to be at the mercy of others in order to succeed or fail? Can't talent just speak for itself? But if I truly believed that, with the number of rejections I've received so far, I should have stopped a long time ago, shouldn't I? Right. That's why it doesn't work that way. What do you mean? To let talent speak for itself, we would all have to have the same standards. I see what you mean. Art would cease to be art if it were standardized, wouldn't it? However, doesn't that imply that everything still depends on the whims of the individual judging you at that moment? How does someone like Miss Rachel or Mr. Lucas manage to be fine with that? Perhaps because they don't see it as the be-all and end-all. What do you mean? Rather than viewing them as judges with the authority to determine their fates, perhaps they simply see them as hills to either overcome or avoid, if that makes sense. Just a matter of perspective as to where the power lies. Snap! Welcome in, my love. It's good to see you in here. Why does she look so sad? She's having a good hair day. I'd be happy. So she is a banshee that is trying to become a soprano opera singer. She doesn't want to do it by utilizing her connections and network. She wants to do it by raw talent, just being recognized for being good at what she does. But she's kind of learning the hard way that you have to have a community around you. You have to have a network in order to succeed, especially in the arts. But we do have ads starting in about 20 seconds. So unfortunately, I do need to take a short break. But please go take care of yourself. Get a stretch, grab a bevy. Please don't watch these ads. And I will see you in just a couple minutes. She's giving the craft vibes, so I'm here for it. Oh yeah, we are currently dealing with spooky ghosts. Quite great. Oh my goodness. Oh no, we have an ad starting. Mitty, welcome. All right, I'm not going to break for the ads, but the ads are going to start. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the raid, Mitty. How's it going? Cherry Senpai, Cutie Cat Raid. How are you all doing tonight? Thank you for the raid, Mitty. You were playing Obscure the Aftermath. Ooh. Spooky ghosts, exactly. And I'm sorry to everyone. The ads are about to start. But welcome, Isaac. Welcome, Rikuster. It's great to have you here. And I'm going to type it in chat just in case. Welcome, Raiders. Sorry, the ads just kicked in as you came, as you raided. It's great having you here. But I don't know if you can hear me, Mitty, but how was oh, you are on ads. Never been to Jersey Mike's before, but that's your ad. Ooh. Jersey Mike's is pretty tasty. Not gonna lie. I love me a good sandwich. I don't know about y'all, but I do love me a good sandwich. Hopefully the ads will end in a decent amount of time and we can catch up with them. But I'll stick around and hang. Finishing my tea up. You're resisting making a dirty joke. We know you come in with the good jokes, Val. You're holding back? Let her rip if you want to. You'll beat it. Just finished my tea. Yes, I'm still here. Sorry you're in ad purgatory. You love a good 6-inch sub, of course. Welcome, Mitty. Oh, thank you, Snap. I'm okay without more tea. I still have a lot of water to drink, but that's very sweet of you. So welcome, Mitty. The game is going great. Oh, I bumped my mic. The game is going great. We're playing Coffee Talk tonight, which is a visual novel where we are also a barista. So we get to meet all of these fantasy characters in an alternate reality Seattle, where elves and banshees and werewolves and vampires and all other things are living together, not always in harmony. But thank you for the raid. How was your stream? That game sounds very interesting. Obscure the Aftermath. It sounds creepy. And also, if you guys got stuck in the ads before I could welcome you, Welcome in Cherry Senpai, Isaac, Rakuster. Thank you so much for coming in with Midi's raid. And hey, Lex! Welcome. How's your night going, friend? And by the way, y'all, please go drop Midi a follow, our most recent raider. He is a wonderful VTuber and honestly, one of my very first VTubing influences from early on. So I think you'll love it over there. And also, Lex, it's great to see you. The spooky 2000s horror game, so it's full of dated 2000s humor. Oh, I love that. I'm gonna have to go check your VOD. That sounds like fun. We actually played a game that was inspired by 2000s horror. It was PS1 style graphics, but it came out this year called Heartworm. I really recommend it if you love early aughts horror games like Resident Evil and stuff like that. Good, Lex, just chill and vibing. Nice. Well, I'm glad to have you here. Oh, of course, Midi. I'm sending you a giant hug. Thank you for being you. Right, Snap had you at horror and early aughts. By the way, y'all, if you are new here, my name is Jer, and we mostly keep it pretty cozy around these parts. This is a place for you to come in when the insomnia hits, or when you need to calm down your brain at the end of your day. We're all here to hang and just kind of calm ourselves down. Now, we're not always super calm and cozy, but by and large. Dude, it's like 11 p.m. for you, please. You're wide awake, Lex. No need to worry about you. 98% cozy, 2% chaos. Exactly. And Snap is absolutely the chaos. Oh my gosh, of course, Midi. Please go take care of yourself. I forgot to say that. That's the most important thing. So please enjoy your lurk. Thank you for trusting your community here. And I'll make sure to take good care of them. So sleep well, my friend. Yes, Val, I would love to see your Christmas nails. Yes, Val is also our resident chaos gremlin, and I love it. Ain't nothing wrong with a little chaos. You totally misread that at first. It's Christmas snails. Ooh, I like both. Can you paint a snail? Will their shells take paint and will it hurt them? It was like, they come in Christmas variants? Exactly. That's the next evolution. That's your mega evolution snail. Christmas snail. That's not a good Pokemon name. But yeah, do you want to send it to the Discord? Oh, Val, those are so nice. Those are gorgeous nails. Great job. I am so bad at nail art. I've attempted it a couple of times, and I always end up falling flat on my face. But I do like to paint my nails. And by the way, if any of you would like to join our Discord, We have a lot of fun over there. We play Wordle every day. You can catch some cats that roam through our server. We share lots of fun stuff. I'm currently making a ton of candy, so I'm posting my candy journey. We'd love to have you over there. Oh, you get yours done. Fancy. Fancy, fancy. Oh, like that was posted on someone's Insta. So you were their like hand model, essentially, like so they can promote their work. Well, I think they did a great job. Oh yeah, I see now. You said your nail tech done great. Makes sense. They really did do great. So I'll bring y'all up to speed. So for those of you who just came in, so Coffee Talk is a visual novel where we are a barista at our own coffee shop, and we're meeting a bunch of different characters. Right now we're talking with a banshee named Riona who wants to be a soprano opera singer, but is having a hard time getting a gig and getting any getting cast in any opera, and she doesn't really want to utilize her connections. She just wants to get it the old school way, but she's learning she may have to rely on the people around her and the network she's built to get those gigs. But it's kind of a bit of an ego hit, I think. It was 65 for the whole set, but you tipped like 25. He deserved it. You heard a client before you ripping him a new one for no reason, so you figured a big tip might help his night. That's very thoughtful of you, Val. That's very sweet of you. You are a good person. Because I'm sure that absolutely did. And reminds him that, like, there are... most people out there are good. That's what I think. It's just the shitty ones that are the loudest sometimes. Sometimes we gotta be louder, right? And that's what you did. So I'm very proud of you. But not easy to climb those hills, especially if you've never done it before. Therefore, it's good to try and find out what works for you, or ask for guidance, assistance even. Because one can't possibly know every single way to overcome obstacles, or be able to safely recognize warning signs without first learning about them from others. Is that what you're trying to say? I see. Still. Miss Riona? Yes. I'm sorry, I got a bit lost in my thoughts. You're fine, I promise. But speaking of Mr. Lucas, what happened to him after the call? Well, that's amazing, Val. That means that they really trust you. As they should. As they should. I picked him up and drove him home. Whoa. But I thought you're located in Bellevue. I am. But I still had unfinished business in the downtown area. Moreover, he suddenly began singing quite loudly near the end of our call, which led me to conclude that it would be best for me to go and fetch him. I see. How was his singing, in your opinion? Ah, it wasn't too bad. If not for the fact that he was screaming most of the lyrics, that is. Welp. His hoodie was soaked when I arrived, so we had to take it off before getting into my car. Thankfully, the water didn't completely soak to his shirt, so he remained relatively dry. However, I still had to lay down the seat covers as his fur got rather wet. Ah. You're so right, Snap. It is really kind of Val, and they are one of the good peoples, and I love that about them. I'm sure it made a huge difference in his night. Okay, you need to put your glasses back on, because first you misread Christmas snails, and now you just misread her name as Rihanna. Oh, we have Rihanna in the building. Yes, put those glasses back on. They look good on you. Ah. I hope he didn't get sick then. I should go now. Alright. Will you be okay? They do look like mine. I didn't put that together. It means you have good taste. I have a lot to think about. Thank you for being patient with my concerns, Jerry. No problem at all. Anytime. Have a good evening then, Jerry. Please come back again soon. And oh, Coda. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for the spin. Ah. So dizzy. Oh no. Oh. How's your night going, Coda? And thank you for the slime, Snap. I need to clean that bucket. Yes, the spin and slime combo. Got some good combo action tonight. Still, I think my favorite redeem is this one. Get out of here. Oh. Pretty good. Long day at work and glad to be in bed. I'm glad that you're finally done with your day. Isn't that the nice feeling, though? Once you've had a really long day and you finally get to crawl into bed. Quite cozy. Actually going to be doing the same here in just a minute. And I'm sorry that I'm about to raid out Coda just as you come in. But it's always great to see you, my friend. Always great to have you here. I'm going to find someone to raid out to. But before we do that, I want to thank everybody who raided tonight. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad that you did pop in to say hi. It means a lot. It really does. And I hope your sleep goes well tonight. Oh, Still Casual, Brad, thank you so much for the raid. As well as Yingy, Kimiko, Sushi Legs, Suspense Nasty, and Sir Midnight VT. Y'all are amazing folks and amazing streamers, and I'm grateful that you trusted your community here tonight. We had a great time, and yeah, I'm gonna find someone to send us to. I don't want to end, but I do need to be responsible. And I think I know where we're going. And I think you'll like this, Coda, because I think we're going to go visit Jack. Ostensibly Jack. Yeah. So y'all, if you do not follow Ostensibly Jack, please drop that man a follow. He is a wonderful human being. And he's currently playing Life is Strange. So if you enjoy the vibes here, you will love it. Oh, over there. Oops. I completely agree, Val. We absolutely should show others love like that. We're all just doing our best out here. So here's our raid message. The top one is for subscribers. Bottom one is for non-subscribers. And we're going to go see Jack. So please stick with us for just a minute. You'll get some extra Jerry beans if you join us in the raid. And it's just been great. It's been great to have you all here tonight. I'm going to be back Saturday. I'm going to be with Austin. Let me give him a shout out. I'm going to be with Austin Ryder. We're going to be playing Voyagers of Nera, which is a survival crafting game. We're going to be doing that Saturday night. And I'm really excited. They just came out with a new update. And it's going to be a great time. All right, y'all. I will see you over at Jack's stream. And I hope y'all have a great evening. Bye-bye.